Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox, so welcome to my stream. I'm actually starting on time for once. Pretty fucking run. Alright. So I'm thinking I have the reputation up for Mughals. Not them. Qatari and the dwarves. And I was thinking of, since I now have a level 80 blacksmith, of working up and quickly doing the line to unlock those, so. Alright, now onto my Mughal voice. Mughal dance. Master Moxon looks like his something. Ishnai, I'm glad you're here, Kupo! It's a matter I've been needing to discuss with everyone since Gillybird's departure, and now it's just good time as any. Kupo! We are all gathered, it would seem. Now, my dear Mazan, what is it you? Oh, I see you've summoned Odir as well. Very good, very good. Mogson, I was just admiring our craftsmanship, an accomplishment to be proud of, certainly. Now, what was it you wanted? Are we to help plan the celebration? The celebration, yes. Now that the statue is complete, there's naught to do but ensure the statue stays polished. And time for a well-deserved rest. Do you not agree, my dear Mogson? No, not at all, Kupo. With all due respect, Terry, our work is far from complete. I believe you already know, you know this already. You were there when Gilly saw the statue. I was there as well, Mogson. Gilly did not grant us leave to remain in Barley. We could not have asked for more. Mogkeek and Mogmul have already begun preparations for a feast. You need to look past his word, oh dear. Didn't you find his reaction strange? You seem thoroughly unimpressed with our efforts. Something is amiss, I am certain. No, I cannot be content to leave the statue in its current state. I will not rest until it's perfect, not only in Gilly's eyes, but in mine as well. Aha, well said, my dear Mogson, well said. I knew you would not be satisfied with mediocrity. Truly, your growth as a craftsman has not been short of astounding. You truly are an inspiration. I don't know what to say, Kupo. Thank you. But that means you agree with me, yes? Then we have many times before. Let's work together to find out what's wrong. You already come this far. Just a little bit further. We can enjoy the satisfaction of seeing our work complete at last. But how are we to know where the fault lies? The possibilities are endless. Well, I believe we did well by casting dragon and man as the subjects. Perhaps the composition of the figures was not to his liking. If we had made such a fundamental error, I doubt he would suffer the statue to remain. No, it must be something else. Something we're not seeing. The fact that there's no Mughals there? I'm just guessing. I don't. Let us take a different tack and ask ourselves why Gully demanded the statue be built in the first place. Why was it so important to him? I had wondered that myself. I know little of Gilly, besides the fact he is much older than brother. He's quite reclusive, although I've been told he's not always that way. You only know him by his demands. Oh dear, surely there are other dragons who are friendly with him. Perhaps they could offer insight into his motives. Perhaps. It might be best to, serve us best to speak with the other ancient dragons. Is there any you could introduce us to, oh dear? This is gonna be fun. Of course, there's Vtuber, who I happen to count among many friends. Perhaps we could also try visiting Vtuber, though I'm not certain she will grant us audience. You are friends with Vtuber? Why, you're just full of surprises, Kupo. Our next step is settled. Ishnai, allow me to accompany you to the surface and speak with Vtuber. Master Terry and Odir visit Vtuber and find out what he knows anything about Gilly. Let us meet back here to share our findings. Until then...
Of cooks and books. Eventually, I will still get around to, you know, doing the actual quests for these things. I don't wanna, though. That might be what I do a bit on next Sunday. Of course, I'll be drinking during it. You can't stop me. Unless I forget and take my medicine, and then I will stop myself. Oh, tomorrow drinking will be involved, just because, we're doing the Honkai Star Rail thing after. The Night Rain stuff, so, I'm getting ready to be depressed with that storyline. After all, in all versions, in all realms of the Oyoverse, Himiko has died. Though, of course, you know, having her as a pull means that she most likely will survive, but I mean, in what depression amount will it be? Well, met warrior of warriors, what brings you and yours to Annex Shrine today? Gully? Yes, I know him. For many moons did he labor to build the very plaza you now endeavor to repair.
Gilly? Help build barley? Then why does he raise it to the ground?
For brothers robbed of a mother's love, 'twas bitter reminder and testament to man's ancient sin, and sacrifice upon the altar of mortal greed. Old wounds are slow to heal. Maybe his discontent is rooted in the past. Look into the plaza's ruins if you want to know more.
But all that's left of old barley are piles of... Wait, that's it, Kupo? Ishnai, we did go back at once. There may be remains in the rubble we've cleared. Perhaps they'll provide the clue we seek. Lofnir, you have my sincerest thanks for your counsel.
Let me teleport you back. You returned. Have you come to help us sort through the rubble? Is this all the rubble? I feel like there'd be more. We do our utmost to repurpose the stones we unearthed, but some are not suitable. As we pile them here, I suppose we should have taken a closer look.
Here's where we keep the stones that were unfit for reuse, Kupo. Oh dear, and Terry, are you looking for remains of the old plaza too?
Indeed we are. We're off near. Only offered as much information as is deemed necessary. The quality that comes with age. It was clear, however, that the pieces of old barley may hold the answers we seek.
We had much the same experience. Well, there's nothing for it but to dig, Kupo.
Diggy dig. Nothing could be found of use. So I got 2 out of 3. Same thing then.
Any luck? I found nothing but old rocks, Kupo.
Someone found him on the worn lettering may have formed a message, but it's possible to tell with the fact.
What is this? This looks like The writings of the landlords, Kupo. Alas, I cannot read it. What does it say, Ishnai?
Do you think I could read it? How fares your search? Have you found aught that might be of use?
Harry, look! Ishnai found these fragments engraved with what looks like to be the script of the landlords.
Brilliant. Let me have a look. Oh dear, and I found several fragments, but for the life of me I cannot make out their meaning. Perhaps they are but smaller pieces of a larger whole. Let's see, like this or like this? The elements have not been kind to these stones. You can scarce tell if the letters are upside down or right side up. Oh, stop fooling around. What does it say? What does it say? Do not rush me, oh dear. I must focus. Here, I think I have it. Unity and brotherhood now forever. Mogon and Gilly. A man, a Moogle, and a dragon. Doubtless they were the architects of this place. You mean more than 1,000 years ago, there lived a Moogle crafter that, just like Mogson? It appears that plazas of the past and present have more in common than we thought. So this is the tablet which was truly important to Gilly. Oh, wrong voice.
Gilly?
Indeed, to him the statue was more of a monument to friendship and peace. More than a monument. It was a monument to his friendship as well.
So we shall make it our duty to restore this tablet. Come, it's time to put the chisels to the stone.
And I will cook up a meal because I'm currently in culinary mode. Culinary mode.
The Mogmander's first commission will soon be complete. That is, if you would entertain one final request. The letters must be darkened with ink, so they might withstand the corroding elements for years to come. I would task you with making that ink. Lastly, I'd like to thank you for your support, not only behalf of the Mogmanders, but all the home moguls. If not for you and Terry, Barley would be nothing but dust and rubble. Once more, we trust your steady hand. I know you will impress. Mogmo will give you any supplies you need. Once your masterpiece is finished, hand it to Terry and we'll complete our work. What will I do, you ask? Let's just say I have one final trick to play. A parting trick, if you will. I'll be getting ready for it while you do your crafting. Ah, that look in your eyes. You can't wait to find out what it is, can you? Worry not. I assure you it'll be my best one yet.
Oh god.
Moxon's been by and told me to expect you, Kupo. Take anything you want, anything. Once you finish, I can finally eat. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da.
Should I warn Terry, or so we're just gonna let this play out? Have you completed Mogson's request? To think this may be the last time I gaze upon your work. It's been an honor, my friend.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I must say the quality of your craftsmanship has always been reliable. Come, let us call the Mogmanders. At last, Gilly will be acknowledged. We'll acknowledge the depth of our skills. Yep. Now have a Moogle dance.
Congratulations for our trick or complete, Kupo! All we have left now to do is attach the tablet.
Oh no. Are we gonna trick the dragon instead? There's a Moogle. Unity and brotherhood now and forevermore. Mogzen, Ishnai, Ciarfox, Terrason, Dizmala, Oh dear, Smoggin, and Gilly. Gully Gullah No, it's Gullah Gullah Island. Ugh. Why did I suddenly think of that? Well off, oh dear, or insistent I come. I pray it is worth my time. I pray it is worth my time.
Hi, Shadow. How are you?
Double chocolate cookies. Nom 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 nom. Aha, very good. Very good. I remember the day we finished building. I remember Morgan's indignation protests. Where is the Moogle statue? You make me so mad, Kupo. And so on. It would seem his wish is now fulfilled.
I take it everything meets to your I take it everything meets to your satisfaction, even the Moogle statue.
Did I already ask how you're doing, Shadow? And num num cookies. I'm awake, I promise. I've been up since 5 in the afternoon. It does. You have my blessing and my thanks. I shall keep the skies of barley safe to prove my words true. By the way, when we're going to be switching over to Kingdom Hearts 2, the settings that I set for putting it over to the other screen doesn't work, so I have to reset it every time, which is kind of annoying. So it'll take longer for the be right back screen.
Did you hear that, Kupo? Gilly approves. Gilly approves. Finally, though, through will, determination, and perseverance, the Mogmenders have completed their first major project.
Hurrahs! I think that's Smog Dance. Good that they figured out the dance. I'm waiting for the trick. Was the trick putting a Moogle in there? Sworn. Completion. Order selection. Moogle dance. Top Mog. Yay! Oh, there's more after Sworn. Cool. What are the new things? Button. What, I just got unidentified seeds? Okay. Alright. So are you winning, Shadow?
Are you winning, son?
Yeah, there we go. I'm already forgetting the next one I'm gonna do. Alright. Twari and dwarves. I mean, second place is not easy to get either. So that's in the top 5. I consider that winning. I flew past them. 65. I will need to real quickly buy. Oh. Up to, I guess I have to wait till 71. Cool. Beneath Ronet's beard, a satisfied grin. I've been putting the prototype through its paces, doing a fine bit of tuning along the way. I'm happy to say it's now complete. I reckon I probably could have done it all by myself eventually, but having everyone else chip in with the work has definitely helped. If we keep this up, what's Ironville will be achieve the world domination through technology. Might need to work on the slogan a bit. Alright, if we're going to produce more rolling tankards, we need to find a way to speed up the process. Time for a meeting. We're almost ready to take over, save the world with our tanks. I hope you haven't forgotten of what's in store for you once they're finished. Of course not, but in the meantime, I've got bigger fish to fry. You boy, what the bloody hells do you think you're playing at, consorting with Grogs? Bunch of stinking clothbeards, the lot of them. Watch your tongues, Amot, or I'll pull them out with my pliers. Oh no, we got the chiefs. Holy balls, it's the chief! Ah, my chief is here too. So this is where you youngins have been all this time. Explain yourselves and spare me any lip-bearded excuses. Wait, what is that? Behold, the Rolling Tankard, one of the lost designs of the Great Watts in the flesh. Well, in the metal, I suppose, but the point still stands. Yes, but what the bloody hell is it? Never mind that. What I want to know is how you got your grubby little mitts on Watts designs. They were locked in an unbreakable safe? Sounds very much like unsinkable. Unbreakable? I don't think so, Chief. I opened that back when I was a nipper. Thought it's finders keepers, so I helped myself to the plans inside. You did what? Taking such revered artifacts without permission is strictly forbidden. I should banish the bloody lot of you. Steady on, Chief. I didn't even know it was against the rules. Sorry, my nail's just broken to the quick. I'm pulling it off so that it doesn't pull off on its own. Steady on, Chief. I didn't realize it was against the truth. As for you, young lady, you know better than to have a damn good excuse for this behavior. And I noticed the Ethan O'Meal over there of Grog Design. I find you've been sharing our secrets with the doll. Your life won't be worth living. You can't go replicating Rot's ideas willy-nilly. For all we know, this could bring the destruction of the Dormo. In any event, his great works are far beyond the capabilities of ye webs. To make matters worse, the Grog know all about it now, stopping them from building their own tanks and waging war on us. I don't like the sound of that. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Stop sniveling, you two. Why would Watts design something like this if he didn't want everyone to make it? We're carrying on his legacy. If taking the plans was against the rule, why didn't no one here know about it? Surely someone would have said something if to run it if it was if that severe a crime. Well, you think that being locked in a safe would be enough as a deterrent, but obviously not.
Hi, bear.
Buggered on my beard, do I have to spell everything out? Truth be told, I never thought any of you would break in the sorting lock like that. I didn't mean no harm by it, honest. Maybe if I explain why I wanted to build What's Take, you understand.
Hey, Star.
You're more clever than you look, Lornet. I suppose there's no good having all that technology if we're the only ones who benefit from it. But let's make one thing clear. You're producing a lot of shoddy work that all will be the laughingstock of Northrend. Do you swear on what's weird that you'll do a proper job of it? We will. To prove that you can produce quality and quantity, I want you to compete 5 takers by the next Beer Tide Festival. Think you can manage that?
Yes.
Should you fail, every Thal Hill will be sent straight back to Torma. And that's not all. Ronit must return Watt's hammer. Those are my conditions. Don't disappoint me. We'll be holding a demonstration at the bottom of the hill over there on Beertide, just you see. Only 5 by Beertide? Hi, why not make it 10? Challenge accepted. Overachiever, motherfucker. And everybody looks at me and makes me do it. Is that it? I've got something to take care of, but I'll be back soon. Suits yourself.
Ba 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 ba.
The more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. The only reason the chief is giving me such a hard time about this is because he reckons I'm not up to the task. I've also got a sneaking suspicion he made up that deal and plans just to make my life miserable. He can't bear the thought of me showing him up with my engineering. It looks like the only thing for it is to get this tanks built on the double. You see, build tide takes place roughly once a year, and when it's the time for the chief of tomorrow to have his beard washed. The fuck? You don't wash your beards most. Did you kiss with that beard? Judging by the state of it, I say we don't have long left. We need to have as many people working on the tanks as possible, and that means making the workshop a lot bigger. Of course, I already came up with a plan, but I need you to bring me source of supplies. And this time, only your very best work will do. Got it? You'll find everything you need at the Mecha Toad. Beat request for materials acknowledged. Welcome back. Did you win, or were you just going off somewhere else? Oh, wow. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna fail this. I messed up. Attempt number 2. Ouch! It will have 10 below. No, I don't. I refuse on the basis of I don't like those types of games, and also because it's popular. But I do know about it. I definitely know about it. But yeah, those types of games also do not interest me. I mean, Night Rain doesn't particularly interest me, but I mean, I play it with friends, so I feel better because it's PvE than PvP. I'm just not much of a PvP person. I can understand that. I play games to make friends too. But then again, I like games that actually have storyline too, so hence why I play Final Fantasy 14 or something. I assume you got there in the end. Chosen for the most prestigious position. Most prestigious among Granite's lackeys, that is. Oh, wow. Odious. Very good. Except for this slightly impurity there. This is Christ, though. Haha, just joking. It's damn near perfect. This will go a long way to making the workshop bigger and better than ever. One thing is bothering me, though. I haven't seen Gogs since she wandered off. Heard from one of the others she was lured around by something called Raskia's Rand. Since Chief Zom almost bloody well banished me for taking what's plans, I reckon it's even harsher punishment in store for Zog. I mean, I bet their chief won't take too kindly to giving away their secrets and building us an ethanol mill. Now I know what they're thinking. Look at that daft sod it rot it, worrying about a grog. Oh, we know that it's a love-hate relationship. That I ain't. I just want to know if there's something I should be worried about. Which isn't all the same at all. Of course not. Even if there was, I thought she'd tell me or any of the other throws. So maybe you could have a word with her. Thanks. Appreciate it. If you could find out what her chief said, if there's any cause for concern, it'll go a long way to putting my mind at ease. On a side note, I'm thinking, which is a scary thought, dangerously scary, so I might queue up for some coffee factory for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Hey Bear, you there? Ah, that rhymed. No, Bear. No, wait, Bear's here. Bear! Oh, see it. Ishnai, is something the matter? Ha ha, run it since you to take up on me. Maybe he doesn't despise me as much as he'll have everyone believe. Oh dear, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. If you must know, I didn't come here to sulk. I wanted to have a look around where the demonstration is due to take place. If anything ruins Rodet's big day, I'll have to wait even longer to put my skills against him. But if I'm being honest, there's a bit more to that. Ishnai, will you promise not to tell the others? Well, I'm not Paimon, so, The truth is, I have no plans to return to Karama after after all this is over. In fact, I've already made the decision the day I left, so it makes no difference whether I'm banished or not. I couldn't care less what the chief or anyone else thinks about me, as long as I could carry on with the engineering. The feeling of having an idea and seeing it come to life right before my eyes, it's indescribable. The thing is, as one of Watt's descendants, everyone has had such high expectations of me, even as a child. Build this, build that, craft me some copper rings. No, not those copper rings, the other sort. When the pressure got too much, I'd sneak away from my teachers to play with the junk I collected from around the village. That's how I first met Ronit. He was a few years younger than me. He still is, as far as I know. I mean, I didn't realize that would change at all. But just like thee, he was picking up pieces of scrap metal and imagining all things he could make from them. When I went over to speak with him, I found we were as alike as two peas in a pod. He loved to make things just as much as I did, and in the brief time we spent together, we talked all the ideas we had. Even made a sort of mechanical doll. As a sign of our newfound friendship, I gave him a grog coin and promised we'd meet again, but somebody must have seen us. When we got back home to the village, my parents forbade me from playing with that troll boy. And while that was the last I saw of him, he was so young, I doubt he remembers any of it. But I'll always cherish the memories of that day, the simple joy of making something for his own sake. See, Ranit and his friends working together reminded me how I felt on this day. I'd rather be here helping them build something that will make a difference to the whole of Northrland than only doing what's best for the GOG. Now, and once that's over and done with, I'll have a chance to prove that I'm the better engineer than Ronit and claim Rot's hammer. But that is my true objective. Oh yes. No, you know. Excuses. It's true? Well, I suppose I don't really need the hammer as such. I just thought a little competition would be healthy for us both. But I have the feeling that you're far too skilled to be taking orders from someone like Ronit. Why are you helping me anyways? Because there's money to be made, presumably. Wherever these talented hands are needed, I will be there. To either murder things or build things. Well, if that's a staggering level of incompetence around what's it? Anvil is anything to go by. Those talented hands of yours will find no shortage of work. We all have our own reasons for being here, I suppose. It's not like anyone forces us to do this. I'm just glad to have someone other than those border stalls to speak through. I mean you, by the way. Honestly, I can't see how they get anything done over in Thermar. Did you see the way Ronit sent their chief talking into that ridiculous ultimatum? If they don't get those tankers finished in time, that'll be the end of Watt's anvil, and everything I worked up will go up in smoke. And worst of all, I'll never get the hammer if Ronit loses it in this stupid wager. Luckily I have a plan, but I need some time to mull over the finer parts. For now, let's go back to the workshop. You go back. So, what did she say? She was looking over the demonstration site. Seems she wants to let us pass Chief Zalot's quest, even if it's for a chance to challenge me for what's hammer. Main thing is just sticking around long enough to help with the takes. Enough talk, let's get to work. Because if this doesn't go exactly according to plan, we're done for. Oh god, I'm not used to this sort of pressure. Tanking is hard. I know, right? Ba 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 ba. Running back and forth, baby. What do you think of the new food workshop? There's no way we can fail right now. Now, right? Actually, don't answer that. It won't take us anywhere near as long to build the other 4 tanks as it did the first. But we have to have our work cut out for us. Might have to tell the others no sleep till we're done. After Sid's own heart. And don't go thinking that excuse you. I'm expecting great things for you in the days to come, leading up to Bear Tide, so no slacking. But producer, like, raggedy gut. I'm not gonna help them today. Did I even crass? Okay, what new stuff do you have that's interesting? I don't have anything better to spend these on right now. Alright. Let's go. Now that we're finished with the sentient potatoes, we're off to the sentient rats. Great Serpent once again would bestow upon you the wisdom of the gods. Probably.
Scurry! Scurry!
The Great Serpent wiggles and writhes around with glee. It appears to be eagerly anticipating what new discoveries the Q excavation effort might bring. Speak with the Cha. See how things are progressing since you last met. Okay. Oh, hello there, friend. It's a most splendiferous day here at the Stopple. The ritual that the V's so kindly taught us has allowed us to delve deeper into the tunnels, and you won't believe the wonders we found. That as my boy says, our exploration of the second stratum is nearly complete, and you'll pleased to know that the relics and treasures we found have all but confirmed your interpretation of the second stela was indeed the correct one. The first encounter with our ancestors in V's was not a pleasant one. Countless of our ancestors were hunted down in the forests, skinned, and turned into pelts and stews. Needless to say, the Ronkan Empire did not take kindly to this. The Emperor had a mind to drive the V's from the Great Wood, if not to eradicate their kind entirely, but our forebears used their wits and powers of persuasion to convince both sides that establishing an alliance would be in the best interest of all parties. Hearing our impassionate pleas, the V's repented their violent ways. In time, they even came to worship the Ronkan gods, believing it was the herself who granted the Ronkan Emperor the vision that convinced him to in the end show mercy. We share a positively horrifying past, but the V's and the Q's are friends today, and that's what matters more than anything. I'm also pleased to report that in our search, we did manage to find a passage leading even further into the Stopple's depths. Yes, I have little doubt that another stella awaits us should we continue to delve below. I trust Dwell is investigating the matter as we speak. As a matter of fact, she returned a short while ago. Dwell is nothing if not circumspect. I have no doubt her survey of the tunnels was most thorough. And yet, I fear the news is not all good. Poor Trial collapsed in a shivering heap almost immediately upon our return, and has remained in bed, silent with a slight, dreadful fever ever since. As such, I've sent our friends in the Slitherbow to come to our aid. I do believe I saw them over there. Come, Ishnai. I would be most obliged if you came join us at getting to the bottom of all this. We came as soon as we could. What sort of melody has struck in the poor fellow? According to those who accompanied her, the passage below was blocked by a vast water vein. Dwell and the team had no choice but to dive in an attempt to swim their way onward through the depths. It would seem the chill of the water took quite a toll on their bodies, Dwell most of all. Or perhaps they encountered some fearsome leviathan lurking deep in the deep, who did lash out at them with its tentacles in furious rage. Oh, for woe! My heart goes out to this brave, battered soul. All right, sir. Fortunately, their life appears to be in no danger. Yet I fear the Stopple is far from an ideal environment for sheltering the wounded and the infirm. I would have to agree. Talisman and Shrine maybe do well to ward off creatures of the deep, but they will do little to keep a shivering body warm and nurse the sick back to good health. Ishnai, the cute live a simple life, ensuring luxury. We of the Knights Blessed are similar, and I too believe frugality will be to be an admirable trait. Yet I dare say they deserve to live in better comfort than this. Wouldn't you agree? Perhaps there's something we can do for them. Master Valant, your magnanimity is most touching indeed. What are friends for, if not to help one out in trying times? I would be most obliged for you for your aid. In the meantime, I will suspend our exploration of the tunnels until such time we find a way to traverse these frigid and treacherous waters. I'll go gather the supplies we need to keep your friend safe here. We'll need something to warm her body, and medicine to ease her fever. The elixir of life for the afflicted Q fellow? Leave that to Quinford, son of Dwalala, a potion maker non-parallel. Parallel? Words! Yes, I do believe I can procure the ingredients I need from our friends in Fanlo. As for keeping her warm, I believe I know just the thing. Something my mother always used to make for me when I caught a cold as a child. All I need is some kindling crystal from Lake Gulalala. I would fetch it myself, but I fear it would be treacherous going for one such as me. I'd trouble you with the task, Ishnai, of course. You're the most fun friend. Finish. If there's nothing I can do to be assistance. I tend to return here and tend to poor 12. Perhaps you could help me look after your friend. Consider it done. Whatever I might do to be of help, I am at your every keck and keck. Where are we going? Way over there. Teleport over there because I am lazy. Might hit that button. Ba ba ba. Mm-hmm. Down we go. Stretch. I was supposed to get cool. I have a wind crystal. I have another wind crystal. I have a wind crystal. Ba 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 ba. How goes the search? Have you managed to locate anything that might keep... One second. I want to see what other people are saying. I wasn't sure what to think of them at first, but there's something rather endearing about these little mousy fellows. As friends of Ronka and neighbors here in the Greatwood, I cannot help but wish them well. Poor 12 for her. Good that I didn't... talk directly to him so that I can... Stretch! I get to play this again. I'm not stressed out. Why would you say that I'm stressed out? That I'm also... I have done... copied factory at least once a day for the past 5 days. I'm not stressed out. I don't know what you're talking about. At least once a day, usually twice. Except for this time I did 6 times. Hey, dancing. That's kind of cute. We are much obliged to the Knight's Bliss. Okay, come on. Are they cock teasing me at this point? I feel like they're cock teasing me. Into the depths. There we go. Let me see how this is going to go. At least I have... It's not all ranged or not all melee. Bouncy waiting, bouncy waiting. I'm thinking about creating another macro that asks for people to slow down if it's at the end. I need to turn that down. Alright, bring that down a bit. Do-do! Oh. Almost did not notice that one. da da.
Yeah.
Did not fight good. Nope. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Mm. Papa.
Ba ba ba.
Been late on my part. Yep. Okay. That was... Everybody was adding up on those.
Ba ba ba. Da.
No, they're gonna wait till the next one. Nice. So we get not rollers, which is nice.
Yeah.
Do do do.
Stretchy sweat, sweat.
Which way is it going? It's going this way.
Beep, ba, ba.
No Bernie, no Bernie, please. No roasted toasty teammates. Nope, nope, nope.
Laserling.
Ba, ba. And then the floors become lava, sort of. Alright. Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm concentrating. Mainly because apparently some of our people are concentrating.
Yay! Let's go! Yay!
Scooty, scooty, scoo. Oh, that lag. That was a lag I did not want. Huh. Ay, ay, ay.
Hi, Woofy Woof Woof Woof.
Yeah, you're going fine with this raid. Everything. Also, I'm not stressed.
Anyways, how are you doing, Woofy Woof?
Made any delicious foods at work recently? Been on any TikToks for your work, Eddie? He's been. Oh, I'm sorry. Glory to hear that. Oh, for once it's going to the front. Do. Kitty goes. Kitty. I messed up there. I messed up.
Papa.
Oh, this is fun. No, 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 no. Fuck, I just rezzed you! I was absolutely concentrating on that. Keep having to yank DPS around. To bind. Why, Sophia? I know that they've been doing a bit. Or are you just showing that they're DPS? I mean, they're in the cutscene. That's a dick move. Please move, please move, please move, please move, please move. Never mind. Now I'm starting to beg the yes. I don't pay attention to Vtuber at all. Okay, inner, outer. Everybody made it for once. Me and the other healer have given up. We're just dragging people where they need to be. We've had the fuck this, I'm out moment. No, but, it's about to do the bingy bing on the flurry flare. Yep. Inner. Outer. Okay. 1 second. Yep. Who needs to see? Hey, Mom? You have more ketchup? Hot, hot, hot. You bought me shrimp. Which one did I decide? Oh, mining. Fascinating. How gently warm it is to the touch. Touch it is. Yes, I dare say it should help warm Torval's body. Needs her pain. Worry not, my friends. I have prepared some extra doses and shared them with the remaining members of the excavation team. Did any of them exhibit similar symptoms to poor Twal? Relief is only a quaff of Quinford's quintessential elixir away. Twal seems to be feeling quite better already. At this rate, I dare say she'll be back on her feet in no time. I cannot thank you enough, my friends. Poor Twal. I must tell her how much I appreciate all she's done for us when she awakes. Oh, Father, I have it. Yes, indubitably, I do. Cha, you're quite all right. Have what I say. When I took Ishnai's discovery into hand, my entire body was filled with a gentle warmth from within. Why, if we were to give each one of the members to the ex-vacation team, they could stay warm and toasty even as they navigate the frigid waters below. Simply ingenious, my boy. Sorry, drinking. Master Valan, Master Quinford, might I trust you to look after our dear 12 in my stead? I will have her return to the excavation so I might deliver to my friend a discovery that is sure to have her dancing in the tunnels. Leave it to us, my friend. There can be no greater honor than to lend my prodigious talents to a proud race of Ranka. That settles it. The third stage, so the excavation began. Gonna question me about what I believe it to be, aren't you? Sometime later. Natal and Cha have quickly returned to their investigation of the tunnels. The new little one. With news of our friends spring from below, I can scarcely wait to hear about the latest wonders of history and cultural heritage they've unearthed. Twala is looking like her hale and hearty old self again. Still a bit pale in the complexion, but then again, I suppose that's not out of ordinary for their kind. Sadly, our efforts to bring the Stella to the surface have proven less than successful. Still, we were able to navigate the waters, and we have our friends in Slitherbout to thank for that. Ishnai, my friends, we return, our serpent friend with us. And I'm pleased to report the third Stella has been found. Sadly, much like the first two, it has seen better days. You must count our blessings that it survived at all. What with the ravaging sin eaters, rushing waters, and the worst it has faced over the years. Indeed, I can scarcely imagine the horrors our forefathers faced when they braved the depths so long ago. Scurry! Scurry! Hi, Asian! How are you? I'm doing well. I'm currently chowing down on, some, fish sticks. Not fish sticks, shrimp. Shrimp sticks. Not really sticks. They're battered shrimp. I'm good with descriptions, yo. Have no fear and lament not the past, O brave souls of Ranka. For in reclaiming your legacy this day, you have forged the path to a brighter and ever more prosperous future. Just playing. Nice! Are you playing with Bear or just playing on your own? So saith the divine protector, may its words give you strength. Well, that sentiment is an admirable one, at least. But do tell, what were you able to make of the stone? What we could discern of the markings were most curious indeed. It showed a single Q holding a fish over its head. Next to him, a curious creature that resembled a miniature catfish with 2 legs. A catfish man, you say? Why, I have pored over through every encyclopedia on Master Matoya's shelf, and never heard of such a thing. What manner of fantastic and ancient beasts might you have discovered? You're the most traveled among of us, Ishnai. Have you ever seen or heard of such a creature on your journey? Yes.
Hi, Winterfey!
I can understand that, Asian. Winter, you just missed me doing a copied factory run because I'm not stressed at all.
How you doing?
Have I ever? Let's just put it this way. If you want to talk about... I feel sorry for the DPS because a lot of them... Well, one of them admitted that they weren't paying attention. But the other few were new. But it hit the point where me and the other healer were yanking them across the fucking field because they were standing in the attacks. And we were tired of rezzing them. Yeah. A curious race of fishmen that live far to the east? No wonder we haven't heard of them here in Norvrant. Doubtless they were one of the many ill-fated people swallowed up by the flood. At any event, these catfish men sound most, fascinating. It would be quite curious to find out more. Ahem, I have a theory as to what the markings signify. Ahem, it was a time of old when famine ravaged the forest. In trying times, our ancestors and those catfish men each laid claim to a vital fishing ground. That the creatures are no longer inhabit these parts can mean only one thing. The proud Q, the might of the great Ronkin Empire behind them, drove these slippery creatures from the Great Wood, reclaiming the food supply as theirs and theirs alone. Bereft of the source of nourishment, the catfish died out one by one and met their eventual extinction. Extinction? What? Perish the thought. Believe me, father. I'm not so naive to think this is another bright and happy chapter in history. No doubt the famine you speak of truly did befall our forest home. All the more reason that these catfishmen showed up on our doorstep, on the verge of collapsing from hunger. Our far forefathers did offer them fish, that they might sustain themselves for the days to come. Same. I get to decide what people's histories are, because the small serpent decides so, if I'm wrong, I am now the historian here. Most fascinating theories to both of them, and yet I would posit another. I've read an ancient coin emblazed with the image of a catfish.
Yep.
Said to predate the Ronkin Empire. Is it not plausible, even probable, that might be the currency of an ancient civilization of fishmen that flourished in the depths below? No, it isn't. And I think we've heard enough theories for today. At any rate, Quinford and I should be getting back to Slitherbow. If you ever need a warding charms or far-fetched theories, you know where to find us. Cray cray. I must say, there's something quite compelling about the thought of a great civilization of subterranean dwelling fish people. Perhaps I should reconsider my...
Scurry!
Or perhaps not. At any rate, it would appear that once again, my son and I have arrived at a conflicting interpretation of our people's past. And so we turn to you once more, ally Vronk. What version of history shall be told?
Friend Ishnai,
Pray lend us your sage wisdom and acute insight. I'm too stupid for this.
Papa.
Interpretations, we got a hospital, blah 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 blah. Alright. What torturous thing I'm gonna... A couple bits. The meaning of the markings on the third stela could not be more clear. Our forebears went to war with the catfish people over control of fishing grounds. The might of the great Ronkin Empire on our side, we drove those slimy creatures out of the Great Wood once and for all. And never was their kind seen again. Truly a triumphant day in history, would you not agree? I wouldn't say that's triumphant. No. I'm just reading it aloud for people to... My father may interpret the markings differently, but I'm certain my ancestors were not so cruel and violent as he would say. When famine struck the forest, Wikyu took pity on the catfish people and shared with them our precious catches. That they vanished from the Great Wood after this is a pity, but I know that our forefathers did all that they could to save their slippery little friends. The most definitely, most intuitively the case, would you not agree? I mean, the fact that the Ronkin Empire didn't chase out the V's or anything. Magnificent. I knew we shared a like mind, you and I. That's a scary thought. Perhaps the boy is right, and history at times is not so cruel as it may seem at a glance. At any rate, if you truly find this version of events more compelling, I see no reason to object. You should! If everybody agrees, then you aren't, thinking. At least thinking for yourself. Spilviferous. That let us restore the third stela get the restoration of the third stela started. I'll stick around to see that everything is done right, won't you? Whenever you're ready to begin, just say the word. How would I know it's done right, though? How? Are you ready, Ishnai? Then Father and I shall call for our best artisans at once. Up. Third restored. Still faded catfish, people. Who knows? They may be underground to this day. The discovery is yet to come. Yeah. Wait, let's see what new things are here that I can ignore because it doesn't matter. Nothing I care about. Gotcha. Alright. Now that we've done that, I said we were gonna, Start the rabbit Loporrit quest line. For unlocking the craftsmanship thing for that. And that is on the moon! I think. That's what the guide said. Alright, and it has to be craft. So, my blacksmith? Or not? Way to make a living. What's the... name that way? Oh. Well, apparently I already have that. So that's on the next quest after name that way. Guess I don't have to be whatchamacallit. You said you needed whatchamacallit, right? The murdering of a primal. Or you just murdered him. Yeah, I can join you for that one. Not that I'm any good at it, but I can help you with that at least. Stretch. I'm not gonna heal it. I promise. I'm gonna dance shake my ass towards, yeah. So, I mean, if I'm a healer, it will probably queue faster. My warmest and funniest, fuzziest thanks for your continued help, Ishnai. Was thinking, if the other Loporrits can't tell you what I might be best at, perhaps you could follow me around and see for yourself. Oh no. My primary works includes gathering materials, equipment maintenance, and most importantly, carrot production. You know, you shouldn't give rabbits too many carrots. That's a treat. Because of the sugars in them, if you give them too much, it actually is bad for them. All dispensable in our day-to-day operations, as I'm sure you agree. As for what to show you, perhaps a spot of foraging? Everyone's like a good forage. You need to go see Thinking Way at the greatest ends Vale first. They're a Loporrit who allocates this sort of work. Hate to be stepped on any toes. I can heal. No worries. Or worry, but both can happen. Both are possibilities. Double healer trouble, absolutely. Okay, my mind is having a moment on forgetting your character's name. I mean, it has a lot of moments, so warning ahead of time. Oh, Winterfey. It's Winterfey. Ha! Why are you all the way at the bottom? Huh. I see you have a rather special companion today, Dreaming Way. What is the occasion? Oh, nothing of import. She's simply here to observe me as I go about my day. Speaking of which, are there any tasks in need of doing? As a matter of fact, there are. Building way is in need of more crystals. Could you perchance mine some? But of course, I suppose you'll want the usual assortment? Right then, it's off to Vallis Venerus. I'll go ahead and look for a suitable deposit of crystals. Valfavela! Oh, we are going places. But if you, like I said, if you want to get on, I can help you. I'm not here putting off doing crafting quests at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're at work right now? Ah. Well, fun! When do you get off? Why am I running when I can fly? I don't know. It might have been closer if I just... Ah! What a scandalous question. Bouch, go wow wow. What? Murdering gods? Come on! It's just like an Asian anime. I mean down. Oh. Is this what you mean down? What hole do you want me in? Also Bouchka wow wow. Look! It says down, so, sit over here. Any hole is fine. Apparently not for this quest! I don't see which hole is available because it doesn't lead anywhere. This hole? Is it this hole? Might be the. Yep, it's this hole. Oh, I will absolutely be drinking tomorrow. After night rain while doing the Honkai Star Rail quest because I know it's gonna hurt me in the feels and I want to be prepared. Ah, you found me. Truth be told, while I was waiting, I found an itch to get started. Before I knew it, I'd gathered all the crystals building way will need. After this, I can understand that. I have a feeling he used some sand. Could use some sand as well, though. So why not collect it while you're here? I'm sure one bit of gray sand looks much like the rest to you, but trust me, the gray sand here is the best. Do you snort it? Simple enough work. So why don't you care to join me? Splendid. I'll let you have the deposits right outside the grot. Those two are always so delightfully gritty. But I hate sand. It's gritty and it gets everywhere. Return to me when you filled a bag or two. Is it outside? Pile of grey sand. Ba-ba. By the way, it's gonna be strong stuff. 40% rum. Probably mixed with vanilla cola. That's when my southern comes out, when I get really drunk. How was the sand? Lovely as ever. Building Way will be delighted. We should make our delivery to Thinking Way as soon as possible. Last one there's a moldy carrot. Probably gonna be the last. Don't trash. I make no promises. Because I have make no promises because of how, you know, emotionally wrecked this story is gonna make me. Reporting is an important part of my duties. You should try it. No. That was efficient. Did you manage to procure what I asked for? After I get done running. Yeah. I can understand that. And more. I thought the building way might want some of that oh so sandy Vallis Veneris sand, so we went ahead and gathered that too. Now that you mention it, he did ask me to procure some gray sand. Heavens, it would have been embarrassing if I turned up without a grain. Maybe you should write down what he wants. Do you remember what he needed it for? I vaguely recall mention of a pit full of the stuff. Apparently the children of Aetheris enjoy such things. Oh. Sandbox. I'm more curious about how you were aware of this request. Buildingway said he hadn't told anyone but me about his latest project. Well, I must have overheard you two talking when I was out collecting crystals last time. Given how far the grot is from here, it seems incredibly unlikely. Never mind that. They're psychic. They can see the future! Brought the sand, and for that I'm most grateful. See what I mean? That's some good sand. Ahem. Now, while enjoying this tiny glimpse of my day-to-day life, do you find any dreams I might be capable of aspiring to? Oh, don't worry if you haven't. We've only just begun, after all. I must learn to be patient. Surely the right inspiration is out there, just waiting to strike. Job or class at the time. I mean, field. I mean, I guess. This doesn't sound like fun, though. Unequipable by... Okay, then why you give it to me? You could just destroy it. I'm just gonna destroy it. My big break! Thank you again for gathering that sand for building way. Eva, it might be. Let's waste no time in continuing our work, shall we, Ishnai? Thinking way, have you any other jobs for me? I suppose there's a caretaker once for repairing. If I recall correctly, the particular parts you need will be over at Himdall's last site. I'll get right to it. Himdall's last site? Looks like we're on maintenance duty. Join me at Himdall's last site as quickly as you can. Who's Himdall? Because you name everything after Way. Just keep flying, just keep flying. Breathe in the vapors. Breathe. Breathe in the vapors. There you are. I was beginning to worry you abandoned our quest. I mean, I did that before, yes. Now, to Himdall, follow me. One way or another. That's the name of the quest. According to our records, this vessel landed on the moon about 5 years ago. It's been a wonderful source of spare parts. Also, of horrible mechanical monsters, but never you mind. I've been here countless times by now, so you can leave the salvaging to me. Simple, relax, and enjoy the view. Please. Please don't start screaming. Would work. Yeah, true. Oi! Boil my carrots! Colorful expletives followed by the telltale screech of a Loporrit in distress. Perhaps you should check on Dreamingway. Oh, who'd have thunk? Hi, Possum! Aren't dying fast enough. You good? You good, baby? You good, baby doll? Thank the heavens you were here. I tried to run, but I tripped. That gray sand is not nearly as pleasant when it's in my mouth, let me tell you. Yes, it gets everywhere. And here I was hoping to show you what a competent and capable worker I could be on my own. I did manage to get the parts we needed, though, so all's well that ends well. Meet me at the Caratorium, and we'll see if we can't fix that caretaker. We go back and forth, baby. Back and forth. Teleport. In the right direction, right? Yes. Maybe. No. We'll see. Unless I have to destroy it again because it's attacking too hard. Hi, Mouse! As you can see, this is the caretaker that needs our attentions. Hide the weight. I am a fox. I'm not sure if I'm under number 1 fox, but I am a fox. Poor thing's not even able to move right now, but it'll be good as new once I'm done with it. Shift this over there, stick the thingamabob in the what's-it, and... I'm gonna laugh if that's the actual name for it. Is it about to attack us? It looks fine. Oh, okay. Restored to pristine condition in no time at all. Clappy lappy. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Don't make the Loporrit sad. Most Loporrits know enough to make similar repairs, though. It's really nothing special. And I can't even imagine how one would go about building such a machine from scratch. No, something tells me my dream lies elsewhere. I suppose that's more than we had to go on before, though. Not to mention that there's still one job of mine that I haven't shown you yet. Would you care to see how we grow carrots? Well then, let's hop to it. Ha 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 ha. One last demonstration. Well, Ishnai, are you excited to learn about the wonderful world of carrot cultivation? Sure. Not that there's a lot to it, truth be told. We simply place the seeds in the machine, water them, then reap the sweet rewards. It's so easy that, well, anyone can do it. That sounds like a challenge to have them die. As far as I know it, you're an anyone. No. No, I'm not. Why not try it yourself? Oh, completing manual tasks is so much more fun with friends. Pray, take these seeds and follow me. I do believe there's an open creation station nearby. Creation station. It has to be said that way. Say, place carrots. That carefree tossing motion of yours seems to have scattered the seeds nicely. Now, of course, they'll need to water crystals to be precise, and this isn't the only machine in need of replenishment. Why don't you pay a visit to the sparkling supply station over the northeast corner, then bring a crate of crystals to the Creation Station nearby. Creation. Oh, fuck you. No. No! Don't hit me. You don't see me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me! I may enjoy being hit in some other circumstances, but please don't hit me right now. Carrot Creation Station. That should be enough to make our carrots grow nice and big, and the machine converts them into water bit by bit, so we never need to worry about the seedlings are too wet or too dry. Oh ho! Don't you just love that sound? What? What? Do you not just hear that tone just now? It's telling us the carrots are ready for harvesting. They're not at this station, but I am certain I heard the joyous sound of two ripening carrots. You may as well see this through to the end. Pulling them is the best part. Pinky? Carrot of happiness. But what about the carrot of sadness? Of banalness? Dream a little dream. Ba 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 ba. Delivered to carrots to the dreaming. Ba ba ba. Do I smell carrots? That was rhetorical. It definitely smells like carrots in here. But do they smell like carrots closer to you? Freshly harvested carrots, guaranteed to make one forget life's woes. So it's drugs. Got it. Oh yeah, the crystals in here are pretty. After you finish the quest, the murdering quest, you should, if I remember correctly, unlock this area. Mouthwatering. Really is all there is to it. And to my days, to put it plainly, I apologize for not being more interesting to follow around. So, have you any ideas for a dream that would suit a Loporrit like me? What do you do when you're not working? What do I do? It seems it just wasn't meant to be. I should never have taken such an extraordinary name, being so very ordinary myself. If only I had some sort of skill to set me apart from the others, aside from hearing things no one else does, I suppose. You hear voices in your head too? A good ear, eh? Have you tried making music? Oh, I've read about this music of yours, though I'm afraid I can't make heads or tail of the notation. You really think I could learn how to create something so inscrutable? Look, I can barely read. I say as I took how many years of piano, and choir. Read, well, it's also been a while, you know, notes. I just do it by ear, to some degree. What are you two up to? Ishnai was just suggesting I put the dream in dreaming way through the pursuit of music. Music? Can't say I'm familiar. Yes, we Loporrits can do something similar. A whole long nose, face thing. Vocal cords. Look, let's just try it and see how it sounds. Come on, Knockingway. I mean, you could do, like, drums. Hello. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's Hummingway somewhere here. That's from an old Final Fantasy. Also, I don't know where they're making that noise from. I think it's the old Final Fantasy that they were in. Goodness, that is terribly fun. I must confess, humming in tandem has a certain charm that snorting or shrieking does not. I'd be interested in more such music, I dare say. Then that will be my dream, bringing joy to others through music. Who knows, perhaps I can inspire others to pursue their own dreams too. Cutie Mark Crusaders, let's go. What were those noises? What's this all about? I don't know, they've become electric. Yes, there is a naming way. But the first one we meet is actually Living Way. Naming Way, if I remember correctly, we meet at the Cosmic Exploration stuff. First one to have? I am not sure. It was one of the older ones. What were those? What is it all about? Why, they get to music, of course, like this. Good that they're good at mimicking each other pretty quick. Might be one of the NASs. It's really, by the sound of it. I think that might be enough musicking for one day. I don't know how I'll ever thank you, Ishnai. You've changed my life. Finally, I can hold my head high, knowing that my heart will guide my way forward. Alright, Sora. We're playing Kingdom Hearts after this. Dreaming Way has a dream! I thought you were tired of this. At last, I'm living my dream. I hope someday I can repay your kindness. I cannot thank you enough for helping my dear friend. I hadn't realized he was so upset over not having a dream, of all things. You helped him as only a person of Aetherius could. Nah, not really. I still have my other tasks to attend to, of course, but I promise to practice every day. Eventually, I want to go beyond just humming and compose original music. When next we meet, I hope you'll once again lend me an ear, maybe even two. Okay. FF4. Okay. There is a naming way here too, so everybody's name way here is a kind of, I guess, tribute to that. There also is a Hemingway wandering somewhere around here. I'm not taking off my ear to make that joke. Yawning Way. Okay. Once I finish that. Dream a little dream. Must be Dreaming Way. Okay, now I go to Old Charlian. Did not mean to hit the button. Alright, trying to eat my supper. It's the only thing I've eaten besides a few pretzels today, so. Dreaming Way is looking every which way. Ishnai, my friend, my chum, my pal, my old earthen flatware. Okay. I have boobs. Don't go with that. How delighted I am to finally see you again. I haven't left. I mean, I have left the location, but it's only been like a minute. You do remember me, don't you? Of course, Dreaming Way. I can lie and say that. Could be truthful. Hey, we had me worried there for a moment. How your eyes glazed over like that. My eyes glaze over when I'm hungry. In any case, I'm fully glad to have found you at last. Aetherius is quite a bit larger than one anticipates, isn't it? And it is ever so intact. A touch of widespread destruction, yes, but you and your friends did a remarkable job of saving it. Yeah, we did. I can see why you prefer to stay. I really I do. But you must understand. You left a far few of my Loporrits in a bind. Their sole purpose in life was to prepare the moon for mankind, and now that you're not coming, They're all depressed, not to mention bored. I know what that's like. To while away the days drifting from one dull task to another, occasionally bumping into walls. You have managed to set me to rights, though. My days of listlessness are over, and I'm happier pursuing music than I ever was before. So I wondered, could you not help my fellow Loporrits as you can help me? Not all by yourself, of course. I promise that I'll be there every hop, skip, and jump of the way. Do not make me hop, skip, or jump. I'll do it on my own, when I decide to. I knew you'd agree. I'm a protagonist, yes. But it'd be best if you met the Loporrits in question yourself, so please join me in Bestway Burrows as soon as you are able. Good thing I didn't just come from there. Thank you. They're in a sorry state at the moment. Not sure we can find some way to help. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Go back and forth, baby, back and forth. Ba-ba-ba. Welcome, Ishnai. Now that you're here, you've likely noticed that some of the other Loporrits seem a bit floppy. Like they become boneless? They become floppy disks? You can make bad jokes here. Perhaps if you speak with them, you can get a clearer understanding of their plight. Once you've done, we shall formulate a plan of action forthwith. Always hard, never floppy. Gotcha.
Hi, Apocalypse!
Listless Loporrit. You know, those days that simply feel bad, when the carrots taste bland and nothing sounds fun, you don't even want to talk to your friends even though they're right here. God, don't call out my depression like that. Well, of all my days are those days. Join the fucking club. Yeah, I was gonna say every single day. Have you been watching me? For instance, how do you know this? Listless Loporrit. Why do I seem so sad? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because my entire life work was all for naught? What a question. Yes, a few representatives of the theorists have come to visit Livingway's new archive, but it's not the same. The moon was supposed to be bustling even with people who would all live happily ever after in our wondrous residential facilities. But not a single one of you is dead. Look, my lifelong dream of becoming an animator went down the toilet pretty goddamn quickly, so, learn to deal with it? Question mark? To think my carrots will ever remain untasted by mankind. And what of the Loporrits? Day in, day out, we eat carrots, we grow carrots, we eat carrots again. You could try something else. As if the carrots are growing us. Was this their plot all along? What you need to do is dream a new dream. Yay! And my dreams are continuously delusional. ADHD has my... True. I can understand that. Don't leave him blue-balled like that. Eat his carrot. True. Do I eat his balls along with it? For me, my ADHD has me change hobbies so much. It's not funny. I mean, he said eat his carrots, but you said blue-balled, and carrots don't have balls. I see it from your face you've met some of our wayward ways. Depressing, isn't it? It sounds like pretty much millennials, so, I wish I knew how to bring them out of their doldrums. You have any ideas? Perhaps they can yet find new dreams of their own. New dreams? Why, I cannot believe I hadn't thought of that myself. Yes, we're gonna be like the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Let's go. If each of my fellows had their own dream to guide them, they would be cured of their melancholy as sure as I was. No, they won't. Sometimes depression will always exist. That's why they have medication. And sometimes the medication doesn't even work. Of course, finding one's dream is easier said than done. It did, when all else fails, turn to alcohol. I am not a doctor and do not take any medical advice from me. Perhaps we can help them on their respective ways by introducing the myriad of options available. It took a significant trial and error in my case as well, after all. If we gather the Loporrits who already have dreams together in a centralized location, that should make for a decent start, or it'll make them more depressed because they see people who are doing better than they are, and, I'm not speaking from experience. We simply show my listless fellows the fun it had to be had in various pursuits, and bam, they'll be struck with inspiration so hard we'll have to carry them out on stretchers. Please don't. I bet Nursing Way would be very unhappy. Certainly. Well, I don't know. Personal experience? What's that? An operation of this scale will require permission from Living Way, though, and I am but one of the frankly obsessive number of Loporrits under her authority. As she often reminds us, our passing whims must be preceded in order they are received. Oh, damn. Your whims, on the other part, are practically the whims of Aetheris itself. Chosen one. Chosen one. Main protagonist. Yay! Prioritize accordingly. You'll lend your support to my petition, won't you? I know, right? Drive safe! Or if not, drive safe, drive, defensively. That is safe. Drive aggressively. You know, don't listen to me. Offense is the best defense. Where other people care about the true. It's her. Quickly put on your best persons of Aetheris with high hopes for the future face. Okay, my resting bitch face. Got it. Why, Ishnai, a pleasure to see you. May I say that you're looking especially person-like today? Sure. And dreaming way besides. Is there something I can assist you with? I've yet to find a willing instructor in the Ishgardian Horn, I'm afraid. No. That is to say, you'll doubtless have noticed that many a Loporrit's fur is looking less than sleek lately. Change their shampoo? As to what can be done about it? Give them more conditioner? Leave-in conditioner this time? I see. I've been grappling with the self-same concern. Large though the projects like the Excitatron are, they're simply insufficient to occupy everyone here. Excitotron, I think, is them doing treasure dungeons. I think. So, I say, why not? We have the whole moon at our disposal, and there's no reason that a small portion of it should not be dedicated to Loporrit enrichment. We're creating a school! I even know a few folks who I'm certain would be willing to share their dreams. Just wait a moment. And here they are. It's more of a couple more than a few. First, allow me to introduce Coining Way. They have a zest for monetary matters big and small, and dream of minting their own currency. Don't touch my gill. Though your venue will primarily be a marketplace of dreams, you shall doubtless require a more tangible system to ensure that your collaborators are compensated fairly. That, I dare say, is where I come in. Rest assured that your participation in experimental market will be invaluable in providing the moon's viability as an economic power. Sorry, my eyes glazed over and said that as fast as possible. Managing Way here also will be happy to join you. They'll be responsible for determining the layout of our facility, delineating development projects, ensuring goals are met within each work division, and other such administrative matters. Definitely managing. Unfortunately, with the Exodus cancelled, much of their work has dried up, and it has been difficult to find other suitable outlet for their enthusiasm. Don't go to Udall. Don't go to Udall. There's enough economic stuff there. According to my projections, each and every stage of this product must needs be strictly scheduled in order to meet targeted metrics. Would you like to see my No! Oh, charts! How fortunate we are to be working with true experts in whatever it is you said. Prepare to be napping way. Prepare to be snoring way. As well as Ishnai, of course. You will be staying, I hope. Run the fuck away. There's no greater expert in helping the Loporrits find their dreams than you. I've only done it once. Even should we scour the moon, nay, the universe. Ahem, if I may. You may not. We will require a skilled artisan if we are to meet our goals. My files indicate that you have a significant experience in this area. You have files on me? I've already added your name to the list of staff. Good that you asked firsthand. It'd be disruptive to remove it now. So, I too must ask for your cooperation. I'm being voluntold. Do have other commitments. Let's build some dreams. Phew! I feel much better knowing that you will be here to help when I want to be. Do try and avoid causing Ishnai undue trouble, yes? Now, I've taken the liberty of designating a space for your activities. Just beyond that door is a room which we never assigned a real purpose. We've been using it for storage, but no one will be terribly put out if you use it as your venue. I cannot thank you enough, Living Way. I suppose the best way to show my gratitude would be put that room and my staff here to good use. Come along, everyone. I fear they know not what trials lie in wait. One trial in particular. Whatever shall we do with our most wayward way? Beat the living shit out of them till their behavior improves. The beatings will stop when the behavior improves. This is why I'm not allowed to be a parent. Dreaming supporter. Greetings! This supporter has been programmed to assist with dreaming-related needs. Today's automatically generated suggestion is Chocobo jousting. No. I must say, I was expecting a glorified closet, but this location is not half bad. There, and yes, that layout will allow us maximum efficiency. Nerd. I didn't think it was possible to dream any bigger than I already have, but look at this place. I mean, it is something. It still needs a bit of work before you open the dream list to the public. However, so without further ado, if I may, before we begin to build, it is vital that we clarify our vision to ensure the unity of purpose and stoke the flames of motivation. Otherwise, we shall find ourselves giving up halfway through, or worse, executing inefficient processes. I think the earlier one's the worst one. I see. In that case, I suppose my vision is to build a stage for musical performances. That's my dream, after all. We also require a commercial area wherein my new currency can change paws. I imagine we might procure a variety of merchandise as well. No objections here. Then I assume you'll take care of the more tedious labor. Meanwhile, I shall be publishing my currency and mediating on the finer points of value determination. I can scarcely begin pricing. As far as labor is concerned, I'm happy to contract building waste services. The construction systems at its disposal should see our task carried out with that much swifter. That said, the components we use in our construction efforts will greatly benefit from a master craftswoman's touch. Ishnai, that will be your responsibility. It shouldn't. I like your attitude, Ishnai. I can see you'll go far here. Don't start on the lecture of we're family and synergy and anything like that. For the moment, you shall focus on creating metal components for Dreaming Away's stage. It is vital we prevent any wibbling or wobbling or outright collapse. Oh, like certain, areas, stages that have happened. I have taken charge of our inventory, so you need only deliver the fruits of your labor to me. I'm gonna real quickly open the door, because I'm heating up in here. That should be everything you need, but if you require more raw materials, you'll find the streaming supporter fully stocked. 1 second. Okay. Alright, we are making musicking. I hit the wrong button. I don't have to worry about. Buildy wildy. I don't have the leveled up materials, so this is all done in my 70 material stuff. You're finished, if I may. Soon to be element of Dreamgate's dream stage, carefully constructed to prevent injury to the frolicking Loporrits. This is precisely what I asked for. Well done, Ishnai. Now, for liability reasons, I must ask you to wait here during construction. Right, give us a few moments to activate the building systems. Liability reasons. What, you don't think I can handle it? How much I faced off with? Behold, the stage of my dreams, from which we shall share the joys of music with all Loporrit kind. I mean, it's something. It is something. Hi, Anubis. Impressive, is it not? Even more so when we turn up the music! I mean, yeah, that's music. That's something. I wrote this one myself. Does it make you want to hippity hop? Sure. Frankly, you've exceeded my expectations. Rarely is the first stage of a project such a success. Stay out of that cat. Allow me to draw your attention to the shopping station, where you're handsomely rewarded with my original Loppet carrots. You doubtless enjoy spending them here. You've certainly outdone yourself, though I still have my doubts as to whether you'll find anyone to purchase that slide. Wait, there's more! If you'd kindly follow me.
Because you like me?
You like seeing me tortured? No. I'm humoring them, aren't I? I'm humoring them. Not bespeaks a well-organization with plenty of financial returns like uniforms. I do feel rather more official now. These shirts should keep our mutual goals at the forefront of our minds. A friend mentioned to me that the bards and musicians of Aetheris often don peculiar accessories, so glasses seemed appropriate for Dreaming Way, and now we can locate our leader at a distance. Thank you, Coining Way. They do lend a certain weight, possibility of expectation. I would do my utmost not to disappoint. However, I will. Yeah, I know, right? We're bringing the dreams back! Pardon me, but what is this place? I can't help but follow the music, and before I knew it was happening, I hopped all the way here. That looked like you walked. This, my friend, is a workshop. The workshop of dreams. We have all the weed here you need. That does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Almost musical. In any case, feel free to stay as long as you like. Where am I? Everyone looks so happy. Am I allowed to join in? I wish someone would tell me what to do. Join in. Ahem, if I may. I do hope they find their way. Surely there's a dream out there for everybody. If it's a dream of putting babies on spikes, we don't need that dream. Thank you for helping me make mine a reality. But we're just getting started. There's plenty of dreams out there to make space for. The Loporrits to lure into our helpful clutches. Sounds like it's a trap. I'm counting on you. It's not you shouldn't. No. Oh, we have the emo Loporrit that's wearing dark clothing. What is this ruckus? Can't they just be quiet? Hopping around like fools won't change anything a whit. Oh, emo. We have the emo one. The edge is real. The workshop now open. Patrons can dance the night away at the musicking station or shop till they flop. However, if each Loporrits find a new purpose, continue expanding the workshop and see what dreams are to come. Besides, well, if these are their golden years kind of thing, say they've been working so hard over all this time. Now they're finished. They've retired. For your convenience, teleport. Wait, near the. Thank you. Way to go. Glaring Loporrit. Uh-huh. Speak keeping way. Fixing way. By my whiskers, am I glad to see you? When Managing Way told me how many lights we needed to make, I thought I might cry. We're currently short on decorative parts, so we could handle these. The supporter stock with extra materials. Finish till Managing Way, I'll have the others start assembling for the pieces we have. Goodness, it's not making me do high quality of stuff. This. Because I still, like I said, I still have the... I didn't do that correctly. Wrong order. My level 70 stuff. Next one. Why are you all the way over? Why are you two over? That make me fucking move. What? Oh, you want to manage to set pierces for the lights, right? Here, see if you can make any metal conductors with these and have more figured out other things to do. Don't know why I'm reading these aloud. Ba. I didn't mean. Fuck. But it's good that I know words. Ba. Crap baskets. Yay! Laboring Loporrits. Come to help. You're very nice. Show too many pieces of meat. Do a metal piece for amplifier. Sorry, I'm not reading them aloud. It is literally flavor text to some degree for dailies. You have survived driving home? Anything fun to report on the way home? Any wrecks? And any rubbernecking?
Also, welcome home!
Wait, I said there was a teleportation thing next. Did it lie to me? Bitchin'. Oh, no. Is she okay? I'm gonna jump back through there after I finish turning these in. Doing way? Oh, doing supporter. Ba 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 ba. Mm. Blacksmith. Oh, I have to 81. It's not letting me get till 81. Shame. Okay. All right.
Tell me when you're on!
So we can torture ourselves together. Okay, so it's right across here. Cool. Heritage found. I need to do quests for that to get.
Ba 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 ba.
Stress testing. Oh no. Auntie knows best. No, I don't. Being an auntie myself, I do not know best. In fact, never. Okay. Okay, I understand that, hun. Thoron. Pardon me, adventurer, but might I trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Earlier today, we sent a soldier and asked to test out its improved combat functionality. I asked a hunter to take it out on patrol, but not long afterwards, I lost contact with them completely. I know the signal is weak out there, but I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. Most likely after this quest, though thinking on it, I'm going to end the stream because I realized with the Honkai Star Rail, usually quests last 6 hours for each update, and I'm also doing the night rain stuff, so that's usually 2 hours, even though it used to be 3 hours, but we start later now because some of us have jobs. So I'm gonna have a very long stream tomorrow, so probably would be best to rest up my voice, since I'll probably be reading a lot too. I asked the hunter to take it out on patrol, but not long after, lost contact. I know the signal's weak out there, but I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. From the look of you, you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? No. I cannot... fair share of danger? Nah, I die. I'm a Makote rug. Yep, winner. I think my next time that I plan on playing Final Fantasy XIV is on Sunday. Other than jumping on to do dailies. For tribal stuff. Switch. Could you go out there at Thunder Yards and see if you can find them for me? I mean, I'll think about it. I'll think about wandering over there. My character capable? Never. I make a good Makote rug, like I said. But I hope you can feel better. Lay down, rest. I'm about to mommy you. Drink a lot of water, hydrate. Take a shower if it makes you feel better. The mommying has started. Run. Faded Hunter. I forgot to... Yep. Have you played it before? Out of curiosity? Saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I'd had to use my regulator. Alright! Sounds good! Like I said, rest up. I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. The researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? I better head back to explain what happened. You may as well come and join me. I'm sure he'll want to know that you're safe. West, close your eyes. I say is probably I'm going to be doing the same doom scrolling or something like that when I should be resting, but hey. Do as I say, not as I do. I am a hypocrite through and through. The hunter told me everything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, yet the lightning also proves to be their weakness. Apparently it took a nasty jolt in the Thunder Yards and went berserk. Honestly, why are they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? Rest assured, the engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. Sorry for the trouble. I hope this small token will suffice as compensation. Yeah, small token. Yep. The ether currents is what I was looking for. Alright, we're probably gonna go torture Big Stupid Bear or somebody. That's my go-to. Currently, gonna annoy somebody. Oh, super battle. Blah, 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 blah. As I type in letters.
Alright, y'all. This was Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Oh yeah, I have to also do some editing on YouTube. Fuck. You too!
Stares at you need to rest too if you're not feeling well.